welcome back to my channel. So as promised to all of you guys, I'm going to be talking about this dashboard right here in more of a depth and also telling you my one little word for 2018. So I'm going to zoom you in so we can kind of dissect this entire thing, and maybe it'll make you want to create a dashboard with all of your goals on it or something like that. So let me zoom you in real fast. Alright, so first of all, this is just a clear dashboard from Mombi. It comes, if I can get it, hold on. Alright, so when these come into a package, and they can just be found with the other planner stuff, they come in a set of 3. So there's a blue one, a pink one, and then there's also these little words that you can put on it as well. Super cute. I didn't really use most of these. Most of the stuff I used was from my own sticker kits or just stickers I had left over. I have another set of these, and on the other set for like my daily, I have It's a Plan and then Hustle on it, and that marks like every day, like my weekly spread. And then I have another one that marks something else, but I don't think I have anything on it. But these are really super cheap. I think they're $4.99 or $9.99. I don't think they're any more expensive than that. And they're just sturdy. I love them. So that is what I have done this year, is created a, like, you know, little board that you create in your house, but I put it in my planner. So the first thing you'll see is just the washi tape. That's just super easy, super cute. This is just a plain box that I put on here. And then this one, this quote right here is really important to me. I am a perfectionist and I'm very, very hard on myself. And if you know me personally, then you know that I am so hard on myself. So I'm trying really hard to be a little bit better, give myself a little bit of slack. And so this quote's going to help remind me of that, and it says, "You are absolutely perfect in every single way." Because I always see everything I'm bad at or all my flaws. I never congratulate myself or am proud of myself. So I definitely wanted to have that on here just to remind myself. And then also over here I have Girl Boss at Work. I have a lot of stuff going on this year with my job, and I'm super excited, but that also means I'm going to be a little bit of a girl boss and I'm going to have a lot of responsibilities. So I went ahead and put that on there just to remind me of, you got this, and it's going to be okay when I get overwhelmed. Then I have 3 major goals. And then I have this cute little adventure sticker down here at the bottom because I am going on a couple of trips this year, and I'm super excited because I never really get any vacations. I never take vacations. I get a vacation every year and never take it. So I'm excited to go traveling. But my 3 main goals this year are pretty simple, but I don't think a lot of people actually think of these things. The first 2 probably a lot of people think of. The last one's not really a main obsession for other people. But the first one is I want to work out 3 times a week. So I want to work out because most of you know I got diagnosed with a liver disease in March of 2017. And I was doing really good for a very long time, and then I just slacked off and I stopped working out and I just did whatever the heck I wanted to. And over the past 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, I've been very, very sick. And I have a doctor's appointment with my specialist because I have a feeling that my levels are super high. I've been super sick. I have not been able to keep really anything food-wise down. I've been so nauseous and a lot of pain, and so I'm going to see the doctor. And I know she's going to go ahead and tell me you need to lose some weight because I did gain a lot of weight. So I'm going to try working out 3 times a week. But also working out just really helps me with my mental health. I can't take any medicine for my anxiety or depression because of my liver disease. So working out produces hormones that make me happy. And so that's another reason why I need to work out, because I can't take any medicine. So that's kind of all in together. All these things are kind of tied in together. So I definitely want to focus on that and just eating the right things. So that is a really big thing, not necessarily for my body, but just my health. My health is not good right now, and I feel it. So I need to make sure I make that a priority. Another thing is I really want to pay off my medical debt. So when I got diagnosed with my liver disease, I had a lot of tests. I had a lot of doctors I went to, specialists, this, that, and the other, and it was a lot of debt. And I'll be 26 in July of this year, and I really want to buy my own house. I really want to buy a home. I've been saving for a down payment on a house for a while. But until I get my credit score up and get some of these medical bills paid off, it's not going to happen. So I really want to pay off medical debt this year. That's going to be my #1 priority, is paying off that debt, and then whatever I have left over after I've paid that off, putting towards a house. So that's kind of like my main attack right now, is paying off that medical debt. So that is my second goal for the year. The third goal for the year is focus on mental health. So mental health is super important to me. As most of you know, I suffer very bad with depression and anxiety, and it's always been a part of my life since I was about probably 14 or 15. And a couple years ago, it was really, really bad. This past year, it was not near as bad as it normally is. I just have a couple of days here and there where I'm just really down on myself. But I really want to focus on this year. I honestly think the reason that last year wasn't as bad is because I read a lot of books. I read a lot of self-help books, and just really focused on journaling and reading scriptures and just taking time to make me happy. And so I want to continue doing that in 2018 because, like I said, I can't take any medication. A lot of people do take medicine for it, and honestly, I would if I could. I can't. So I have to come up with alternative ways to take care of myself mentally without taking prescription medication. So that is what I'm going to be doing, is focusing on mental health. And I don't want you to think like I'll just take medicine as like a scapegoat or whatever. I have really severe depression, and when it's bad, it's bad. So I mean, I've been prescribed medicine before by a psychiatrist because it was really, really bad. So I really want to focus on my mental health because I can't take any medicine, and this working out will help me a lot because it produces those hormones that make me happy. It makes my thyroid, when I work out, go back and function. So all those hormones are good to go. It just makes everything better. So these are my 3 goals for this year. And then on the back of this, I've just included a couple of quotes that I love. So this one says, "Love yourself as much as you want to be loved." Because again, I'm very hard on myself. I'm a perfectionist, and I don't love myself the way that I want to be loved. This one over here says hopeful. So when I'm in a really deep depression spot, I want to remain hopeful. And then down here, this one says comparison is the thief of joy, which is so true. And I have not done it a whole lot lately, but I used to be really bad about comparing myself to others. I've done a lot better at it lately, but I still want to have that as a reminder. And then this one down here is super important to me because I feel like I did the opposite last year. So it says, create a life that feels good on the inside, not one that just looks good on the outside. And I feel like a lot of you see a very happy Taylor, a Taylor that has it all together, and someone that just like has it all. Because I do only post the good days on social media, but if I posted the days when I came home and I was miserable, or I came home alone and I was crying because I was by myself, like, you would see I don't have it all together. Or the days that I'm panicking because I can't figure something out and it just stresses me out so bad that I can't figure stuff out. So that's one of the things I really want to focus on this year, is creating a life that feels good on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside. Because on paper, on an Instagram account, you only see clips of my life. You don't see everything. And I feel like sometimes I don't put it on for you guys, but I only post what y'all are going to see. Y'all are not going to want to see me crying because I took a photography shoot and I looked fat and I cried for 4 hours. Like, you don't want to see that. So that's one of the things I really want to focus on, is creating something that makes me happy on the inside and looks good on the outside too. But if it doesn't even look good on the outside, I don't even care. I just want something that makes me happy on the inside. So that is my like dashboard. And then my word for 2018 is going to be unapologetic. I want to live unapologetically. I don't want to apologize for my personality. I don't want to apologize for my flaws. I don't want to feel less than because I'm not perfect. And this is all things for myself because I feel this about myself. It's not one person telling me these things. It is me. I am a perfectionist, and it is affecting people I'm friends with because I'm so hard on myself. So I really want to focus on living unapologetically. I really want to focus on it. I want to focus on it so hard. So I have a question for you guys. I have this mini planner left over. So I have this mini planner left over, and I watched Kell of a Plan, and I kind of watched what she did or whatever, and she turned hers into a book for focusing on her word. And I thought about doing that, but then I also thought about combining it with like scripture memorization, and just focusing on the word, because May Made It does a study every year. It's like it's a verse a week or something like that, and she kind of gives the scriptures, and I thought about, you know, writing each day about it. I don't know. I think this is going to be good for me to start out for journaling because it's just enough. And I think it'd be really good for me to focus on the word unapologetic if it's in here. So I wasn't planning on using this mini planner. I was planning on giving it away, but because I really want to focus so hard on being kinder to myself. I got better towards the end of the year, but I'm still really hard on myself. Even one of my friends the other day was like, oh my God, Taylor, give yourself a break. And I'm like, I can't. Like, it is not in me. I can't. So I really want to focus on living unapologetically, not being upset or feel sorry for my you know, the things that I am not the best at, because we all have things we are not good at. And so unapologetic is my word. I may come back to you guys and be like, all right, so I decided to put it in here, and we may create dashboards and everything and put that in here. I'm not 100% yet, but stay tuned for that. Let me know down below, what do you think? How are you going to track your word? That would be a good question. How are you going to track your one little word for the year? I want to know down below in the comments, because I need some ideas on what are you going to do to track your word? What can I do to track my word? And this is going to be like super pretty too for tracking it because it's so motivational. That's why I got it. Down here it says celebrate the small victories. So let me know down below in the comment section why or how you are planning to track your one little word. I would love to know too what your one little word is. I fought for a really long time, and I thought honestly about it being overcome. And then I was reading like all these things, trying to get like different words or whatever, and this girl said hers is unapologetic, and I was like, oh my God, that's it. Like, it just like, it matched me, and I was like, that is my word. Like, that's my word. And so I was looking for like stuff to go with perfectionism and perfect and not perfect, and like I was looking at all kinds of words like that kind of went around that theme or that realm and all that kind of junk, and I couldn't find anything that I loved. And then she said unapologetic, and it was like, yep, that's what I'm working towards, is being unapologetic. So that's how I find my word. I would love to know how you found your word. And yeah, that's everything. That's everything I got for you guys. If you have not done like a little dashboard like this, I highly encourage you to do it. It's really great at helping you keep on task with your goals. And it's so much fun too. Just use some random stickers together, put it all together. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, that is everything, guys. Let me know down in the comments if I should use my mini to track my word unapologetic. And let me know what your word for 2018 is. If you don't do one little word, let me know. Because I think that would be interesting as well if you don't do that, and tell me why you don't do that. So that's everything for today, guys. I love you, oodles and noodles, and I will check you in the next video. Bye, guys.